Shalom, my name is Lamad from the GMS. The end is near 2 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Sham, Yahawashi, double honors to the elders, a great millstone, and shalom to all the sincere Akim, um, laboring on the highways and byways and in true sincerity. Um, all right, so this article is from this is from End of America. So like an endoftheamericandream.com, and the title is called "The Internet Crackdown Begins." The U.S. Senator Al Franken wants Google, Facebook, and Twitter to censor political speech. So I'm gonna just read a little bit of this. Um, it said, "Are the days of free and open internet numbered? The internet is certainly used for all sorts of horrible things, but it has also allowed ordinary people to communicate on a mass scale that would have been unimaginable decades ago. In the old days, if you wanted to reach large audiences of people with your information, you always had to go through corporate gatekeepers. But today, anyone with an internet connection can literally broadcast whatever they want to say to the whole world." And I'm gonna get the scripture real quick. This is Psalms chapter 19, because basically, the internet was the Lord basically made the internet for us. You know what I mean? Just like He says, a lot of things you can say, but on the internet, but ultimately, the Most High made the internet for His word to be able to outlet, or it's like a way so that His word could be basically shown. So this is Psalms 19, and I started 2. Man, I started 1. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of the Most High, and the firmament showeth His handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. So that's why you have, no matter what time you go on the internet, there's always new videos constantly coming up, either exposing a so-called white man, prophecies coming out to being fulfilled, and first and foremost, being able to teach the word of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi for edification's sake on the internet. So it says, "There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard." So that's why you got brothers putting up videos in Spanish, English, I don't even know, I don't even know what other languages, probably Portuguese, whatever, African languages, so-called African languages, who knows what, I can't even think of no French, Creole, Latin, I don't know, whatever languages, is out there. The Lord, the Spirit of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, the word is going out. It says their line is going out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. In them hath He set a tabernacle for the sun. All right, so our line is going out. Our words is heard. Our message is going out throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, and that's basically, what they're trying to do away with. So let me see if I get a little bit more. For example, all right, Slagi. Unfortunately, major changes may soon be coming to the internet. The election of Donald Trump really angered the elites. They are blaming the power of the internet for its victory. They insist that something must be done for the good of democracy. It says, for example, in an opinion piece for The Guardian, U.S. Senator Al Franken proposed that it is time for the U.S. government to step in because Google, Facebook, and Twitter have failed to prevent the spread of propaganda, misinformation, and hate speech. Because, basically what we teach, they would consider this propaganda, misinformation. We're breaking the scriptures down wrong, hate speech, and we're saying God doesn't love everybody. You know what I mean? We're breaking down strongholds, as the scriptures say. Uh, it says, as lawmakers grapple with the revelations regarding Russia's manipulation of social media during the 2016 elections, many are shocked to learn the outsized role that the major tech companies play in so many aspects of our lives. Not only do they guide uh, what we see, read, and buy on a regular basis, but their dominance, specifically in the market of information, now requires that we consider their role and integrity of our democracy. And basically, my dad was telling me about how, the news station Russia Today, they're basically trying to, or the American government or whatever, they're trying to restrict them from basically, censor them or stop them from being able to say basically whatever they want to say because they're alternative media site. And when you go on Russia Today, they put on there things that you wouldn't find in the regular, news mainstream media. Uh, I mean, it's pretty much it for the article. I guess I'll go into some scriptures real quick. I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, this article really wasn't going really that deep into anything like that, but it just was making a point that they're basically trying to do away with the alternative media sites and freedom of speech, basically. Uh, shit. Slack. I was just reading this little comment here just now. Uh, Salakia. All right, all right. So let me go to my scriptures real quick. I'm gonna just get a couple famine of the word scriptures, which this brothers probably already noticed, but I'm gonna just hit you with Isaiah 55:6 real quick. It says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found; call ye upon him while he is near." Because the word "seek," the Rosh, to resort to, seek with care, inquire, to resort to, frequent. All right, so the Lord said, it's like it says, "Seek ye Yahawah while he may be found; call ye upon him while he is near." So basically, Yahweh Shem Yahawashi gives you a time period. It's like the word grace, right? Oh, I'm gonna skip this on real quick. That's why we're under grace right now. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna come a time when Most High is sticking out His hand, like it says in what's that song? Proverbs 1:20. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick before I go to the other scriptures, just to illustrate a point real quick. Because basically, right now, what I mean, we go out to the highways and byways, the internet, what have you. We're basically trying to reach out to the people, and they really don't want to hear what we're saying. So it's like, I'm gonna read this again. So it says, "Because I have called," and remind you, I mean, mind you, just like I said, we're calling through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We're calling our people. You know what I'm saying? You Israelites, Gentiles scattered, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're calling you back to the Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But the majority of our people, they don't want to hear. So it says, "Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof." So you set at naught all my counsel. So when we come out there and try and counsel you, like when you have a counselor or whatever, they'll talk to you to try and get you to do the right thing or help you straighten out your life or whatever, so to speak. That's what the Lord basically set us up to do. Get you the ones of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that He deemed, vessels fit for use. We're out here trying to trying to bring you back to the Most High. But you know what I'm saying, the majority of our people, you know what I mean, they really in their spirit, they really don't want to get right. Um, so it says, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They will seek me early, but they shall not find me. All right, because just like I said, you know, right now it's like we're under grace. All right, and what is grace? Grace is basically you know, favor that the Most High is giving to the Israelites to get themselves, you know what I'm saying, get themselves in order. And the Most High grace is only, you know what I'm saying, is for um a specific time time that the Most High is basically, you know, giving us the ability to be under grace. It's not, you know what I'm saying, forever and ever and ever. And that's, you know, that's the problem that our people have, is they don't really take it seriously. You know what I mean? Like when we out there teaching, you know what I mean, they rather like they ask us, do we have a flyer or something like that, because they really not taking it seriously. Because if you were serious, you know what I'm saying, you would sit there and listen, not, you know what I mean, you got somewhere to go, you know what I mean, which is 9 times out of 10 is to go shopping or just bullshit or whatever. They would just really sincerely stand there and hear and try and get what we're trying to tell them. um all right, let me see. All right, let me get some scriptures real quick. This is Romans. It says, "What then shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace? God forbid." So, what is grace? Grace. Let me get the point, or the point which pertains to us. It says, "Of the merciful kindness by which God, exerting his holy influence upon souls, turns them to Christ, keeps, strengthens, increases them in Christian faith." And what is a Christian? Uh, comes from the word Christos, which means anointed. So, and the thing is, only Israelites can be Christian. So, strengthens, increases them in Christian faith, knowledge, affection, and kindles them to the exercises of the Christian virtues. So it's basically building. Grace is what the favor that the Most High gave to the Israelites to build us up in you know, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do that to any other people. So, you know, that's the seriousness of basically, you know, what we're dealing with right now. Is that, you know, we're only given a certain grace period to get ourselves together. This is Romans 3:11. It says, "There is none that understandeth, there is none that seeketh after God. They are all gone out of the way. They are together become unprofitable. There is none that doeth good, no, not one." So basically, I mean, I'm gonna stop it there, but I mean, you know, we're sinners or whatever at the end of the day, so we have to have grace to get ourselves together. So that's why the Most High set up the men that you see on the highways and byways to be like, you know, like how you have with Esau, you have news or whatever, and he's constantly, you know, putting out news, telling people what's going on in the world, all that stuff like that, or what he wants them to hear. And that's the same thing with us. It's like the Most High is using us as like his ministers or men or whatever, reporters, and we're reporting to you what the Lord has to say. So you know what I mean, that's the spirit that we're supposed to be in, is trying to get the word, build ourselves up, and go out and push or minister the word to you people out there. All right, so I mean, I hope that was edifying, straight to the point. I don't want to keep rambling on or nothing like that, but that was pretty much to the point. So there's gonna come a time when, matter of fact, I'm gonna get the last scripture, Amos 8:11, and then I'll exit on that. So this is the times that we're living in right now. So like the times that we're living in right now is the times of the famine of the word, or Salagi, I'm sorry, the times that we're approaching right now is the times of famine of words. This is what the scripture alludes to. I mean, this article is Amos 8:11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power. The days come, and saith the Lord Yahawah, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right, so we're out here right now, so it behooves you to get the word and to execute what the Spirit is telling you to do. So no, I hope this was edifying. Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, Shim Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the sincere Akim.